Okay, so yeah, I know Mekamaru is coming next on JP, but this is MIWA, and I really want MIWA, and I'm hoping she's good. We really don't know yet. The JP players haven't evaluated her yet. She will be evaluated here in like a day or so, and they'll place her into the tier list, but I don't want to wait to summon. So today we are going to be summoning for this character for sure. I'm super excited to be able to pull for her and potentially get her. Look at all of the auto skills though. It's absolutely crazy what is going on with her. So I'm going to read through all of these skills. Now, obviously they are in Japanese. I have them translated on my other screen here. So I'm just going to go through them one by one and explain what they do for you guys. So the skill 1 costs 0 curse energy. It deals 130% melee taijutsu damage to the selected enemy. If she has counter state active, it gains a 3 bato count. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that. And then after the skill is used, cancels the counter state and simple domain state. So keep that in mind. Then skill 2, it costs 20 cursed energy, increases own taijutsu by 20% for 2 turns, activates counter state for 2 turns, and simple domain state, so you can activate it again immediately basically with your skill 2. If your bato count is 15 or above when activating, also deals an additional 300% melee taijutsu damage to all enemies. Very, very interesting character. And then counter state, the definition of it, when targeted by an enemy attack, deals 100% taijutsu as counter damage. If your bato count is 10 or above, becomes 200% damage. Then for her skill 3, it also costs 20 cursed energy, deals 420% melee taijutsu damage to the selected enemy, increases own critical hit rate by 20% for 2 turns, increases own bato count by 2, cancels counter state and simple domain state after skill is performed. If your bato count is 10 or above, grants counter state to self for 2 turns and simple domain to self for 2 turns. And then counter state, once again, when targeted by an enemy's attack, deal 200% of 100% taijutsu as counter damage. So both skill 2 and skill 3 seem like they can activate the counter, which is interesting. Her ultimate ability is going to deal 899% damage. This is, I believe, at level 1, of course, when I'm reading these skills, to the selected enemy, and taunts the enemy for 1 turn 1 time. Increases own taijutsu damage by 20% for 3 turns, grants counter state to self for 2 turns, and simple domain state. Counter state for the ultimate, when targeted by an enemy's attack, deals 200% of 100% taijutsu as counter damage once again. And then for MIWA's auto skills, all of these things down here. Okay, there's just a couple. Okay, I don't know if I'm reading them in the right order. I'm assuming so, but we'll see, of course. So auto skill 1, when in counter state, deal 100% counter damage when attacked, changes multiplier depending on skill used, increases own taijutsu damage by 20% for 3 turns, and increases your own bato count by 4 when the counter is actually performed. So you'll get an additional count with the skill itself, and then another count from the auto skill. So you're able to actually get those stacks pretty quickly. Her auto skill 2, while in simple domain states, reduces jujutsu damage received by 20%, nullifies domain expansion effects on self, which is really interesting. When counter state is canceled, so is simple domain state, so keep that in mind. But being able to nullify domain expansion effects could have some really big implementations for when you take on like Jogo and stuff like that in the future. That could be actually really, really big. Then auto skill 3 grants effects to self based on number of bato counts at the start of a turn. 1 count or higher gives you 11% taijutsu increase. 4 counts or higher, 14% ultimate gauge charge rate increase. 18 counts, 50% crit damage increase, and 24 counts, you get cursed energy consumption efficiency. Taijutsu increase and ult gauge charge rate increase go up by 1% for each count, up to 50% each at 40 count. Using a skill increases the count by 1 up to 40. Jeez, there's just a little bit of stuff to her kit. And then last but not least, auto skill 4 increases own damage at the start of the turn based on how many Kyoto students are present at the start of a wave. So the more Kyoto students, the more damage you're going to have. That's actually kind of crazy because at 1 with 1 other student, it's 20%, 2 students is 30%, 3 students is 40%, and 4 students is a 50% damage buff. That can be really crazy. So you definitely want to run her on a Kyoto team. Unfortunately, there's not too many good Kyoto students in the game yet. So this might be the start of actually getting Kyoto students who are going to be halfway decent. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll finally get that Toto I've been looking for, who I've wanted to have a good Toto for a long time. So maybe we will see. On the JP side of the game, if you do not know, I am completely free to play, unlike the global side of the game. So hopefully in my 13,000 cubes here on JP, I can pull her. If I don't pull her, well then rip, and I'm just out of luck unless I go and farm out more cubes, which I could potentially farm out like maybe 1 to 2 more multis. But realistically, I've done a lot of the stuff on the JP side of the game already, other than getting through Illusory Tower, but I think I'm almost up to like 430 on Illusory Tower too. So I've made it quite a ways in that as well, and completed the story. So we do have the new Shibuya arc story. I need to do that, I guess, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. Anyways, I've talked enough. Let's get into the summons. And if you guys are summoning, I wish you luck, whether it's on global for hidden inventory or on JP for MIWA. And I hope I get lucky right here. My hidden inventory summons went okay. I wouldn't say they went great, so I could really use some luck right now on MIWA. It'd be amazing if I could get some luck right here. That being said, if I get other characters, I need a lot of characters for this account. I would be happy with that too, as long as they're not complete booty cheeks characters. But a Black Flash on the first summon looks pretty good. Yo, my JP accounts seem to always go better than my global accounts for whatever reason. We'll see if that holds true right here. It was just a recollect. Oh, man, a character! There's no way! Guys, what is my free-to-play lock on JP? I have Sukuna, I have the new domain Gojo, and now I get MIWA on the first summon, meaning I'm still going to be able to summon for Mechamaru. What the hell is going on? My JP account is just going to have to be my main account. Like, I have spent no money on here. And I gotta show you my account. I gotta show you my account after the summon. This is actually freaking nuts. Why can't my global summons be like this? This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, do we get the recollection in here as well? That's the question. If we got both the recollection and the new MIWA in one summon, yo, I'll be satisfied. Let's see. Okay, it's not. It's fine. It is a really good recollection to get though, and it's the first time I've gotten it on this account, Like-Minded Sisters, so I'll take that. I will absolutely take that. It'll probably actually be really good on MIWA, so that's, you know what? I am not upset by that at all. Okay, well, let's go in here. Let me just show you guys. Let me see if I can switch. Let's switch it to just SSRs, right? These are just my SSRs, and I just started this account during the JP anniversary. I had an account beforehand, but I didn't like it, so I started a new account. And yeah, this is the account. The account is stacked. I got Anniversary Itadori, Anniversary Gojo, Anniversary Sukuna, and I needed a decent green character, and now I have, I would argue, a decent green character. I mean, I guess I'll test her out and find out, but yeah, showcase incoming. You'll probably see that sometime tomorrow. It's late at night right now. I'm not going to be able to record that immediately, so probably tomorrow night is when you will see the MIWA showcase. I also need some time to be able to get her built up, so if you guys want to see that, please consider going down there and hitting that like button on this video and hitting that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and I will definitely be doing that showcase for this character. I am so excited, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I can't believe how this has gone. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.